Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me, because what I'm about to tell you could change your life. Every single one of us has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between success and regret is how you spend those hours. Are you investing them, or are you throwing them away? Too many people are out here wasting time, watching what everybody else is doing, scrolling, gossiping, complaining, focused on things that don't put food on the table, that don't build character, that don't move the needle forward in their lives. You see, the most successful people, they're not worried about what the next man is doing. They're worried about what they're doing. They wake up with a plan, they move with intention, they execute, they learn from their mistakes, and most importantly, they stay locked in on their goals. If you want to be great, then stop looking left and right. Look straight ahead. The only person you need to beat is the person you were yesterday. That's it. Stop scrolling through someone else's highlight reel while your own dreams collect dust. Stop wasting hours on negativity, on self-doubt, on things that don't add value to your life. Because time, it don't wait for nobody. You lose today, you don't get it back tomorrow. And let me tell you this, failure is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Every setback, every rejection, every mistake, it's shaping you, sharpening you, making you stronger. But only if you learn from it. Only if you keep pushing forward. Success is not about luck. It's about preparation. It's about discipline. It's about surrounding yourself with people who push you, not people who drain you. You need to protect your energy, protect your vision, protect your future. Go out there, be great, and don't waste another second. Time is the most valuable asset you will ever have. Unlike money, status, or material possessions, once time is gone, you can never get it back. Every second that passes is a second you will never see again. That is why how you use your time determines the direction of your life. Some people spend their time wisely, making every minute count toward their goals, while others waste it on distractions, procrastination, and meaningless pursuits. The question is, which one are you? Too many people take time for granted. They act as if they have unlimited days to figure things out, push things off until tomorrow, and ignore the urgency of the present moment. But the truth is, time waits for no one. 1 year from now, you will either be proud of the way you use your time or filled with regret over how much of it you wasted. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the way they manage their time. Successful people understand that time is an investment. They wake up with a plan, they set goals, and they stay committed to their vision. Every hour is accounted for, every task has a purpose. They don't waste time on things that don't serve them, and they don't allow distractions to pull them away from what truly matters. When you value your time, you begin to make different choices. You stop saying yes to things that don't align with your purpose. You stop surrounding yourself with people who drain your energy. You stop engaging in habits that take you further from your goals. Think about the people who complain about not having enough time. They say they want to be successful, but they spend hours scrolling through social media, watching TV, or engaging in meaningless conversations. They say they want to be healthier, but they don't make time to exercise or prepare nutritious meals. They say they want to improve their skills, but they waste time on distractions instead of learning, reading, or practicing. The reality is, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. It's not about how much time you have, it's about how you use it. The most dangerous thing you can do is assume you have more time. The idea that you can start later, that you can wait until you feel ready, that you can afford to delay your dreams. This is a trap that keeps people stuck. Tomorrow is never promised. The only time you truly have is right now. If there is something you want to do, a skill you want to develop, or a dream you want to chase, the time to start is today. Winners don't wait. They don't waste time worrying about what could go wrong, and they don't let fear or doubt hold them back. They move with urgency, knowing that every second is an opportunity to grow, to improve, and to get one step closer to success. If you truly want to succeed, treat your time like gold, precious, valuable, and never to be wasted. Comparison is one of the biggest thieves of joy and progress. Too many people waste their time and energy looking at what others are doing instead of focusing on their own path. They measure their success based on someone else's achievements, their happiness based on someone else's life, and their worth based on how they stack up against others. But the truth is, no two journeys are the same. No two people start from the same place, have the same opportunities, or face the same challenges. Comparing yourself to someone else is like comparing a marathon runner to a swimmer. It doesn't make sense because the paths, skills, and challenges are completely different. The problem with comparison is that it is often based on an illusion. In today's world, people only show their highlights. Social media makes it seem like everyone else is living a perfect life, achieving success effortlessly and always happy. But what you don't see is the struggle, the failures, the doubts, and the sacrifices that go on behind the scenes. You don't see the nights they spent working while everyone else was asleep, the rejections they faced before they got a yes, or the moments of self-doubt they had to push through. You see the success, not the struggle. And when you compare your reality to someone else's highlight reel, you set yourself up for unnecessary disappointment. Instead of looking at what others are doing, focus on what you are doing. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. The goal is not to be better than someone else. The goal is to be better than you were last week, last month, last year. If you keep improving, learning, and growing, success will come naturally. The time you spend comparing yourself to others is time you could use to develop new skills, work on your goals, and build the future you want. Every minute spent envying someone else is a minute lost that could have been used to improve yourself. Another problem with comparison is that it can lead to either discouragement or arrogance. If you compare yourself to someone who is ahead of you, you might feel like you are not good enough, that you are behind, that you will never make it. But if you compare yourself to someone who is struggling more than you, you might become arrogant and stop pushing yourself to grow. Both of these mindsets are dangerous because they take your focus away from where it should be, on your own progress. The truth is, everyone has their own timeline. Some people achieve success early, while others take longer. It doesn't matter how long it takes as long as you stay focused and keep moving forward. What's important is that you stay committed to your own goals and trust your own journey. The more you focus on yourself, the less time you waste worrying about others. And when you finally reach your own success, you will know that it was because of your hard work, your discipline, and your determination, not because you were trying to keep up with someone else. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck in the same place year after year. Many people think success is about motivation, but motivation fades. Some days you will feel inspired and other days you won't. If you only work when you feel like it, you will never achieve anything great. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means sticking to your goals, staying consistent, and pushing through discomfort because you know that the results will be worth it. Distractions are everywhere, and they are the enemy of progress. Social media, television, endless notifications, and meaningless conversations can steal hours from your day without you even realizing it. These distractions don't just waste time, they steal focus, energy, and momentum. Every time you stop working toward your goals to check your phone or get caught up in something unimportant, you are slowing down your own success. The people who achieve great things are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who have the discipline to shut out distractions and stay locked in on their goals. The problem with distractions is that they often feel harmless in the moment. Checking your phone for just 5 minutes can turn into an hour. Skipping one workout can turn into a week of inactivity. Procrastinating on an important task can turn into missed opportunities. Success is not built on big dramatic actions. It is built on small, consistent choices made every single day. Discipline is what keeps you on track when distractions try to pull you away. It is what makes you choose studying over scrolling, working over wasting time, and progress over comfort. Comfort is another enemy of discipline. Many people fail because they seek what is easy instead of what is necessary. They want success, but they don't want to put in the effort. They want results, but they don't want to make sacrifices. The truth is, success requires discomfort. It requires pushing yourself beyond what feels easy. It means waking up early when you'd rather sleep in, putting in extra effort when you feel tired, and staying committed even when the results aren't immediate. Those who rely on convenience will always be beaten by those who rely on discipline. Every great person you admire, every successful individual, every champion in any field, they all have one thing in common: discipline. They don't make excuses. They don't let distractions control them. They don't wait for the perfect time to take action. They do what needs to be done day in and day out, no matter how they feel. If you want to achieve something great, discipline must become a way of life. You must take control of your time, eliminate distractions, and commit to your goals with unshakable focus. The results will not happen overnight, but over time, discipline will take you places that motivation never could. The people you surround yourself with will either push you forward or hold you back. Whether you realize it or not, your environment shapes your mindset, habits, and ultimately your future. If you spend time with people who have no ambition, complain about life, and make excuses, you will slowly adopt the same mentality. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with driven, focused, and purpose-driven individuals, you will naturally rise to their level. Energy is contagious, and the people around you have a greater influence on your success than you might think. Many people fail to reach their full potential because they stay in the wrong circles for too long. They hold on to friendships that no longer serve them. Listen to advice from people who have never achieved what they aspire to, and allow negativity to seep into their mindset. If you are constantly surrounded by people who doubt you, discourage your dreams, or distract you from your goals, you will struggle to grow. Success requires an environment that supports growth, not one that stunts it. You must be intentional about who you allow into your space. One of the hardest but most necessary steps to success is distancing yourself from people who drain your energy. This doesn't mean you have to cut everyone off, but it does mean setting boundaries. If someone constantly complains, criticizes, or tries to pull you away from your vision, you have to ask yourself, are they helping me grow, or are they holding me back? Time is too valuable to spend with people who do not align with your purpose. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who are ambitious, disciplined, and focused, you naturally begin to develop those qualities as well. When you see people around you working hard, setting goals, and pushing themselves to be better, it inspires you to do the same. Their energy fuels your energy. Their success proves that achieving great things is possible. Instead of feeling stuck, you feel motivated to keep going. Instead of making excuses, you find solutions. The right people will challenge you, not let you settle for mediocrity, and push you to be better. They will celebrate your successes, hold you accountable when you start to slip, and remind you of your potential when you doubt yourself. Having a strong, supportive network is not just beneficial, it is essential. Every successful person has a team, a mentor, or a circle that pushes them forward. No one reaches success alone. If you want to grow, you must audit your environment. Look at the people you spend the most time with and ask yourself, are they pushing me to be better, or are they keeping me in the same place? Are they focused on their own growth, or are they wasting time? Surround yourself with people who make you think bigger, work harder, and dream bolder. Because in the end, your environment will either be your greatest advantage or your biggest limitation. Choose wisely. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, and every success story is built on a foundation of failures, mistakes, and setbacks. The problem is that most people fear failure so much that they let it stop them from even trying. They see failure as a sign to quit, as proof that they are not good enough, or as something to be ashamed of. But the truth is, failure is one of the greatest teachers in life. If you learn from it, adapt, and keep moving forward, it will shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and more prepared for success. Many people look at successful individuals and assume they got there without failure. They see the victories, but not the struggles. They see the end result, but not the countless times that person failed before they succeeded. Every athlete, entrepreneur, artist, and leader has failed. Some have even failed more times than they succeeded. The difference is that they didn't let failure define them. They used it as fuel to improve, to adjust their approach, and to come back stronger. The real danger is not failing. The real danger is being so afraid of failure that you never take risks. Growth only happens when you step outside of your comfort zone, try new things, and take on challenges that might not work out at first. When you avoid failure, you avoid learning. When you avoid learning, you avoid growth. And when you avoid growth, you stay exactly where you are. That is why so many people remain stuck. They would rather stay comfortable in a mediocre situation than risk failing on the way to something better. Every failure carries a lesson, but only if you are willing to see it. When something doesn't go the way you planned, ask yourself, What can I learn from this? What mistakes did I make? How can I do better next time? Failure is only permanent if you refuse to learn from it. If you take the lessons, make the adjustments, and try again, then every failure becomes a stepping stone towards success. Some of the most successful people in the world were once considered failures. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. If they had let failure define them, the world would have never seen their greatness. The truth is, the road to success is filled with failures, but each failure brings you closer to where you want to be. Instead of fearing it, embrace it. Instead of running from it, learn from it. Let failure make you better, not bitter. The ones who succeed are not the ones who never fail, they're the ones who never quit. Keep pushing, keep learning, and keep moving forward, because failure is not the end of the road. It is just a lesson on the way to success. Success is a personal journey, not a universal definition. Too many people chase a version of success that society, family, or social media has placed in front of them without ever stopping to ask themselves what success truly means to them. They spend years pursuing careers they don't love, chasing wealth they don't need, or living a life that looks good on the outside but feels empty on the inside. The truth is, if you don't define success for yourself, someone else will define it for you. And you may wake up one day realizing that you have climbed the wrong mountain. Real success is not about money, fame, or external validation. It is about fulfillment, purpose, and living in alignment with what truly matters to you. For some, success might mean building a business. For others, it could mean being an incredible parent, mastering a skill, traveling the world, or making a positive impact in their community. No one can tell you what success should look like for you. That is something only you can decide. The problem with chasing someone else's idea of success is that it never truly satisfies. You can spend years trying to impress others, seeking approval or proving yourself to people who don't even matter, only to realize that external validation is a never-ending trap. There will always be someone richer, more famous, or more accomplished. If your happiness is tied to comparison, you will never feel like you have enough. That is why true success must come from within. It has to be based on your own values, passions, and vision for your life. When you define success on your own terms, you take back control of your life. You stop making decisions based on what others think and start making choices that align with your goals and dreams. You stop seeking permission and start creating your own path. This doesn't mean success will come easily. It still requires hard work, discipline, and persistence, but it will be worth it because it will be meaningful to you. One of the most powerful things you can do is take time to reflect on what success truly means to you. Ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? What makes me feel fulfilled? What impact do I want to have on the world? The answers to these questions will guide you toward your unique version of success. Once you have that vision, commit to it. Stay focused, block out distractions, and don't let anyone make you feel like your dreams are too small or too big. Success is not about meeting someone else's expectations. It's about living a life that makes you proud. When you define success for yourself, you free yourself from the pressure to fit into someone else's mold. You take ownership of your journey and you build a life that is meaningful to you. In the end, the only definition of success that matters is the one you create for yourself. Good morning/afternoon/evening, everyone. Today I want to talk about something that can change your life if you truly understand it. The power of focusing on yourself and not wasting your time. Time is the most valuable thing you have. It is more precious than money, more important than any material possession, because once time is gone, you can't get it back. And yet so many people spend their days wasting time on things that don't help them grow, don't make them better, and don't bring them closer to their goals. Let me ask you something. How are you spending your time? Are you investing it in something that will improve your future? Or are you throwing it away on distractions, meaningless activities, and trying to impress people who don't even matter? Because the truth is, how you use your time today will determine where you end up tomorrow. You see, one of the biggest mistakes people make is comparing themselves to others. They spend their time watching what someone else is doing instead of focusing on their own growth. They scroll through social media looking at someone else's success, someone else's achievements, someone else's life. But let me tell you something. Comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your confidence, and your progress. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. You don't need to be better than anyone else. You need to be better than you. And how do you get better? Through discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel like working hard and other days you won't. But discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It means shutting out distractions, eliminating excuses, and staying committed to your goals no matter what. Every great person you admire, every successful leader, every champion in any field, they all have one thing in common: discipline. But discipline alone isn't enough. You also have to be aware of who you surround yourself with. The people around you will either lift you up or pull you down. If you spend your time with negative, lazy, unmotivated people, guess what? You will become just like them. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, focused, hardworking people, their energy will inspire you. So take a look at your circle. Are they helping you grow, or are they keeping you in the same place? And here's something you need to remember. Failure is part of success. Too many people are afraid to fail, so they never even try. But failure is not the end, it is a lesson. Every successful person has failed. The difference is they didn't let failure stop them. They learned from it, adjusted their approach, and kept going. If you want to succeed, you must be willing to fail, to learn, and to keep pushing forward. And finally, define success for yourself. Don't let society, your friends, or social media tell you what success looks like. Success is not just about money, fame, or status. It's about fulfillment. It's about waking up every day and knowing you're doing something meaningful. It's about living life on your terms. You get to decide what success means for you. So don't chase someone else's dream, chase your own. So I leave you with this: focus on yourself. Don't waste your time. Every second you spend on distractions, comparison, or negativity is a second you could have spent building your future. Take control of your time, invest in yourself, stay disciplined, and create a life that makes you proud. Because in the end, success isn't about what others think, it's about knowing that you gave your best and built a life worth living. Thank you.